Yo, what up, peeps? So, if you are in the parkour community and you haven't heard, because you've been living under a rock, Fight or Flight Academy from Minnesota. I've actually been there. Really cool gym, by the way. But, not the point. They're putting on a parkour competition that is insane. So many pros are hopping in. Why? Because it's a $10,000 cash prize. This hasn't happened before in the parkour community. This is insane. Anyway, I wanted to make this video listing my top 10 lines that have already been submitted because polls closed today. But we're gonna search through some of my list. I don't care if you agree with them or not. Let me know in the comments whether or not you agree. Not cool. Whatever. We're gonna continue. Alright, starting us off at number 10, Mr. Daniel Crete. Daniel Grable? I'm not sure. Co-founder of Crete Free Running. They're really cool. Check them out. Anyway, let's check it out. Alright, starts with this reversed hang cast thing to palm swing spleen gainer. That was cool. And then inward 360 dive roll, side flip on top, scoot dub off. And if you look closely, the scoot dub is straight to concrete. Nuts. We're gonna see that a lot in this. But anyway, look at stomps the scoot dub on concrete. That's nuts. Alright, anyway, on to next. Alright, for number 9, we got Mr. Z Zaramba. Zaramba. There's gonna be a lot of mispronouncing names. I don't really care. Anyways, Z starts off with a huge double front from his rooftop. And then he goes into a 1.5 kind of dive roll, I don't know, straight to his back basically. Swing cast, and then round off Arabian to round off dub. Yeah. Anyway, a lot of you guys are probably thinking, like, why is he so far down on my list? It's a lot of tricking. It's really solid difficulty and stuff like that, but I don't know, there's not much parkour. Z's really cool. I've met him, but like, I don't know, he does mostly tricking and stuff, so that's what he focused on in his line, and that's not a bad thing, but like, I don't know, me personally, that's why he's just so far down on like my list, but he is in the top 10, so gonna use it. Anyway, number 8. Alright, so for number 8, we have Aiden Richardson from Bay Area. He's 14 years old. Keep that in mind when you're watching this line. I've trained with him a few times through the WCPKC. He's super, super good for his age. Anyway, you'll see. Just check his line out real quick. Starts off with a big round off dub on concrete. Alright, side flip pre to the table. Good vault flow 360 to the next to a backflip pre to scoot dub off the table. Wow. 14. Aiden, you're a beast. That's pretty much all I gotta say about your line. The only reason Aiden beat out Z for my top 10, it was more flowy, I think. Z had a lot of running in between and stuff like that, but like, I don't know, that stride 360 pre to the other bench was insane. Like, that's so sketchy. His shins were so close to the table. Anyway, number 7. For my number 7 spot, we have Kato PKTK. Everyone just calls him Kato. Anyway, super cool. He's also a young gun. He's 17 years old. But just check his line out. It's up there. Starts off with a swing cork trip, I think, to gate, and then swing gainer off the edge to scoot triple full. 3 triples in his line. 3 triples. Wait, I'm an idiot. Okay, 2 triples in his line. 2 triples. That's nuts. Okay. Anyway, Kato, you killed it. You're in my number 7 spot. It was just more difficult than the last 3 spots, in my opinion. But yeah. Okay, on to number 6. Taking my number 6 spot, just missing the number 5, is Yassine Hamadi, I think. I hadn't actually heard of this guy until the competition started. Anyway, just give his line a watch. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Alright. Big A-in back out to back handspring backflip to waffle touchdown, kind of. And then a lot of really good flow straight into the castaway. That's a low cast. Anyway, when I saw this line, I lost my mind. But he did beat out Kato for me, just because it was a little bit flowier. There was a little bit more. But yeah, good job, Yassine. And on to the top 5. Taking my top 5 spot is Bart Vanderlinden. Alright, everyone knows Bart. He's on Tempest. He's cool. Check out his line. Starts off with this running one-step trapdoor to a big monkey down, to waffle, to lazy vault, straight to scoot dub on concrete. His line might not be as difficult as the other ones, but the connections, bro. Yassine did really well, but I think Bart's difficulty might have been a little bit higher. I don't know, his connections were so clean. Coming in at top 4 is DK. Starts off with a wall Arabian to swing reverse half on half? Not sure. Anyway, flow is high tier to cart side to dub off. Yeah. Really, the only reason that he took my top 4 position is his flow. Like, his flow and style are, like, super good. Oh, I probably should have prefaced something. I've taken all of these lines from the Fight or Flight Academy story, so I went through the whole story, which was a lot of lines, picked my top 10, and then threw in some honorable mentions. But, dude, DK crushed this one. Taking my number 3 spot, top 3 now. This is getting hard. Taking my number 3 spot is Ed Scott. Ed just had the difficulty. Big time. Anyway, check it out. So front half the gap to swing dub to cart full to side out of the cart full to big souk. Keeps going to cart 540 dive roll. God. Wow. It gets crazier every time I watch it. The fact that he was able to continue going out of that souk is nuts. That's why he took my number 3 spot. Let's check out the top 2. Alright. Taking my number 2 spot is Christian Kowaleski. If you haven't heard of him, he's won a lot of competitions in the parkour community. Anyway, and you'll see why. So he starts off with this run, I don't even know what to call that, to dub side off of a rail. He planted his foot on the bottom rail, swing cork, dub cork, and then palm spin to cast gainer over. Nuts, okay? Flow, difficulty, unique style. He's got the whole 9 yards. But he's not my number 1. But Christian, you killed this one, man. This was a hard list to make. Anyway, let's see who the top number 1 spot is. Bringing it home for the number 1 spot, Jared Luddy. Ludi? Not sure. I think it's Luddy. Dude, this was the first line I saw for this competition, and it's still held up as my number 1. Why? Yeah, let's take a look. He starts off with this big con gainer down to 180 cap back to dub cork off, palm spin up on top to step palm full, way too easy by the way, to standing cast gainer over onto concrete, stomps it for the win, in my opinion. Jared, difficulty, flow, execution. There wasn't one time where I was like, to this line. Like, the only thing that could have been better is that he took one, like, prep into the cast. But, like, dude, he did it to concrete. Jared takes my number 1 spot. Yeah. This was a hard list. Not gonna lie. Like I said, this was a very hard list to make, guys. Top 10, they're all insane. Alright, I'm very excited. And maybe someone will win who isn't even on my list. Alright, speaking of my list, I do have a few honorable mentions. So starting at number 1, this isn't in no particular order for honorable mentions, but Bob Reese, Oliver Thorpe, Lucas Chavez, I'm not sure, Lucas S.W. Chavez, Ethan Twist, Boy Spin Boy, and Seth Rugi. Yeah, those are my honorable mentions. They almost made the list, but I couldn't really figure out which order to put them in, and they didn't quite beat out Daniel Crete, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, this was a freaking hard list to make. Once again, shout out to Fight or Flight Academy for making this whole thing possible. You guys are insane. $10,000 dropping on this one comp. Super excited to see what this does for the sport. Submissions are closed, so I'm sorry if you didn't get to put a line in. Let me know if there was a better line that I didn't include. Send it to me on Instagram at EasyJumps. I'll watch it and I'll let you know where I would place it now, having made the list. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. It was long. It was exhausting. My phone storage is pretty much out. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Keep it real.